What's up, guys? It's Hunter from Saint Savage, and today we are actually going to be watching the brand new Halloween trailer that just released today, but maybe a few hours ago. So I'm really excited for this because I'm a huge fan of the Halloween movies. For horror movies, they're really well shot. The pacing it's a little slow, but for that kind of movie, it needs to be slow. Characterizations for some characters are fantastic. The idea for Michael Myers is just amazing. How crazy this guy is, how he can just pop up anywhere, how he can just basically do anything and be anywhere and everywhere, and no matter like where you look, you think you can see him, and it's just terrifying. And I'm not going to show any footage out of respect for Universal, Blumhouse, Miramax, and all of them, because they got those guys can sue me into non-existence anymore, and I don't have money as it is, so I'm not going to do that. I will show clips here and there. Not going to be long clips. Probably going to be also going to do screenshots because out of respect, because like that's also a there is some fair use right there. I'm not going to do a whole lot, but I am going to be like here and there. But I will talk more about this as it goes on. Bring up stuff that are some of the mythology that they changed, and this might actually be put in the Guinness Book if they do it for biggest length between two movies as a sequel, because this is a sequel to the original one from 1978. And in that timeline, this now puts the Halloween movie in 3 different timelines. If you want to count Rob Zombie's, it's 4 now for the Rob Zombie timeline. Then there's the Laurie Strode hospital timeline, and then there's Jamie Lloyd's timeline. And I believe the hospital timeline leads into H2O and Resurrection, but now there's this one which completely negates everything. And one of the things that they negated was that Laurie and Michael are no longer blood relatives. They're no longer related at all. The situations at hand between Michael doing those crimes was just because he's crazy and he wants to kill people, which makes him even more scarier than that whole Thorn bullshit that was part of parts 4, 5, and 6. And it's insane. And I'm going to watch this, so let's check this out, because I'm super excited and I can't wait, so. Okay. I'm confused. This is definitely an institution for those with. It's not a prison. It's an institution for those who are insane, mental problems and everything. But what kind of outdoor area has checkerboard patterns? I'm confused. Is there anybody who knows anything about like these whole checkerboard situations, who has relatives in an institution like this, or knows friends that work for an institution like this? Because I don't know of anything like this, and my buddy, he's worked for an institution like this, but well, not like this. It was a lot smaller. It was more, he went to houses, but I just don't understand this. So that part confuses me, and like it just confuses me. Another thing I really like is that for a lot of the sequels, actually every single sequel, they never actually addressed this. I think part 2 might have like shown like the bandages, but in the first movie, Laurie actually got like sliced in her arm from a downward motion of the blade, which I think probably would hurt a lot more than just like, because she's stabbed with the point, but it's brought down with a dull end. So she's got this giant scar in her arm, which was never shown in any of the other sequels that she was in, and it's about like the size of my middle finger. So that's a pretty substantial scar and how much the damage is, and so that's like that's definitely a memory that just etched into her mind, and she looks at that every day thinking, I survived this, and I'm waiting for the day this motherfucker comes back so I can kill him. So I like that they kept that continuity intact, that they actually showed that, where not like H2O and Resurrection, and not even really part 2 showed that scar, or like the scarring itself or anything like that. So I'm glad they showed that.
Wasn't it her brother who murdered all those babysitters?
No, it was not her brother.
Right there, it pointed out that they are not related. That has been completely retconned out of the story. They are not related at all. It's just circumstances that he's just a psychopath who went there to kill people who were babysitters, which is why I think they originally classified Michael Myers as the babysitter killer, because he killed all 3 of these people who were babysitters. So that's something. I'm going to get into a theory after the trailer is over and after like I see everything. How many times can he escape? It's always these people. He just loves the suit. Like the those are teeth. My mom would hate that. My mom doesn't like teeth. She hates teeth. I like the mask. It looks withered and old like he is. Because he's in his 60s. Oh, he had like the fucking little spin there. Oh, it's so good. I'm so excited. This might be the first credit that Deborah Hill's had since she passed away. Rest in peace, Deborah. And Donald Pleasence, it's the first time, like, he's drawn in it, but yeah, rest in peace, Donald Pleasence. But, oh, this is so good. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait. But, I do have a theory, but I'm going to talk about some other things. Like, here's a creepy little fun fact. The main bad guy, his name is Michael Myers, and the main heroine is Laurie Strode. My dad, his name is Michael, and my aunt's name is Laurie. And so for a very long time, those two were siblings. And so it's kind of creepy that in the original timeline that we had, there was Michael and Laurie as siblings, and then my dad and my aunt are Michael and Laurie. So that's a kind of a creepy comparison. But it's really fucking cool. But I do have a theory, and my theory is that if they do plan on killing Michael in this movie, which frankly, if they do, it'll be like a good conclusion. I feel like they're probably going to kill off Laurie Strode in this movie too, because you can tell by this trailer she's so like obsessed and overtaken with the fact that Michael is, one, still alive, and two, she's so fearful of the night of Halloween that she wants to kill Michael. But I feel like they're probably going to kill each other in the end, and it would actually be a pretty good ending for this series and these characters, for these two to just kill each other. Like, she's just stacked with ammo and guns and everything. She's got Winchester, shotguns, pistols. So she is like, she's ready for the fucking apocalypse, man. And they did announce it there in the trailer that they're not related. That was just some like made up thing that everybody in town was basically saying, like, oh, they're related, so that's why he's been doing this. Yeah, he was going after his sister, but according to this movie, that's not the case. They're not related. He's just a crazy psychopath who just likes to kill people. And I think that makes him a much more terrifying being, is that he doesn't do it. He's not doing it because they're related. He's doing it because he just likes doing it. He likes bringing in a lot of pain, a lot of death, and he fucking ripped some dude's, like, all of his teeth out. He was holding teeth in his hand in that trailer and just dropped it. It was just so, it was like, that's disturbing. And my mom's not really big into horror movies. She will watch them if she thinks they're interesting. I think she's seen the original Halloween. She has seen A Nightmare on Elm Street. But I think she's just seen the first one. She liked the first one. She saw a couple of the Friday the 13th movies, but she's not really big into horror. She's all right in a comedy, but she likes the crime movies since she's a former police officer, and being a police is like, it runs in my family, so I'm like drawn into like criminal stuff like that. And so if my mom sees this movie, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I might take her to go watch this, because this is interesting, and if it's a conclusion to Michael and Laurie, and it's a fair conclusion, because H2O was actually a pretty good conclusion for the characters altogether, because Laurie fought back. She didn't spend the whole movie screaming and crying and begging for help for anybody. Like, no, she fucking got up and fought. She went and got weapons and everything. She was prepared for a fight. And this one, she's damn prepared for a fight. She's ready to finish this off. And Michael's still pretty agile. He's like, this movie takes place 40 years after the first one, and he was 23 in the first one, so he's in his 60s now. So he's old. He's up there, and he's still moving around. Like, he's got a lot of, like, he's got some spunk in his step. He's ready to just like get going. And this is gonna be fucking insane. I cannot wait. I'm excited for this. And it's only a few months out. I'm looking at it right now. It's June right now, and it comes out in October. It's only 4 months away, and that's what makes this exciting. Like I think about it, and I'm thinking like, oh, this is so far away. But when I think about it, it's like, oh no, man, it's not that far away. It's only 4 months, and I'm definitely gonna go see this movie when it comes out, because it has me that enticed, and it has me that sucked into it. And I just can't wait to see the conclusion of these characters and how this goes and how this is going to work. So this is going to be exciting. Now, I'm going to leave a link in the description so you guys can go watch the video yourself. Go and go check this out. Go support the Universal for this movie. This is going to be a great movie. This is just going to be fantastic. I'm super excited. Oh my god, I'm fanboying because I love the Halloween movies. They're really good, especially the first one, which is a masterpiece if you think about it. Shot for low budget, quick. It was only shot in a few weeks, so that movie definitely it stands the test of time. And its sequel, this new sequel that they have, is just going to be so amazing. And you can just feel the atmosphere of this movie and how Michael looks and how even his mask looks withered and old and it's just sagging a little bit. It shows yeah, he's aging and the mask is aged too, which looks really good. So William Shatner, God bless you. For those of you who don't know, the mask is William Shatner's face from Star Trek. They just got rid of the sideburns, painted it white, got rid of the eyelids and everything. But William Shatner, God bless you. But yeah, go check this out. Like their video. And while you're at it, leave a like and a comment down below and talk about what you're excited about. If you're excited for this movie, if you don't care about this movie at all. But yeah, if you like this video, please click the like and subscribe button. And to watch more of our content, I'm also going to leave a link in the description for a couple of our friends who are on Twitch, and a former Saint Savage member who left to go be part of a band. I'm going to leave his band's YouTube channel, and you can go check them out and support them. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day, good evening, whatever your time zone. Bye-bye.